Good. We know the business is growing, and we know the California is our best geography. But now a product manager walks in and asks which products are actually making us money. Should we add more categories? Should we stop selling some items? So, this particular dashboard is going to answer these questions. Okay. So now first step, we have these KPIs. So let's understand each one of them. Very first KPI is the most profitable category. So it's clearly seeing the copier is the most profitable category. Copier brings in the most profit overall, even though they might not be the highest selling product by volume. So each copier sale generates significant profit. In business term, this is called a cash cow. So we need to protect it and promote it. Okay. Now the second bit is like percentage margin which copier is making. That is the 38.3%. So 38.3% profit margin on copiers. Remember, the overall business margin was only 21%. So copiers are performing at the most doable, or it's almost double the company's average. If we could sell more copiers, the overall business profitability would jump significantly. Now, the next bit is what is the lowest profit product? Envelopes. So envelopes generate the least profit. Either the selling price is too low, maybe the making cost is too high, or customers just do not buy many, right? So the business question over here is, are we spending sales effort on envelope? We probably should not be, because it's a lowest profit product. Now here, how many categories we are operating? So total 17 product categories is a lot to manage. Each need inventory, marketing, and the pricing strategy. Now the question is, are all 17 categories contributing meaningfully, or are a few doing all heavy lifting? The donut chart will answer all these things. So here we have the charts. So let's understand the donut chart first. Now look at this donut chart, and the full cycle, this particular full cycle represents the 100% of profit. Each slice is one product category. Like we have the copier, we have the phone, we have the accessories. Take up these three categories are taking up the most of the cycle, right? And there are tiny slices over here as well for labels, envelopes, fresheners, and all those things, binders. And we can barely see some of them, so they clubbed all together as a other 65. Okay, so here we see a pattern which is very common in business. And the name of the pattern is 80-20 rule or Pareto principle. What this says is 80% of your profit comes from 20% of your product. So in this case, 3 or 4 categories are generating most of the profit. You can see this. While the other 13 categories fight for the remaining small portion. So this tells the management team exactly where to focus their energy, their marketing budget, and their sales force. So clearly with this chart, we can say our sales, marketing, everything should focus more on the heavy categories like copier, phones, accessories, etc. Okay. So for clear? Now see this horizontal bar chart. This horizontal bar chart is profit margin percentage by category. This is very common chart. It does not show the total profit. It shows the margin percentage. Remember this. It is not a profit. It is a margin percentage. This is a big difference. Copier have the longest bar over here, 38%, right? And phone and accessories, these two are also having the strong margins. But look at the table and the storage. Storage is having 12.3 and the table is 9.8 short bars. It is showing like around 10 to 12% of margin, which is low. So with this, there is a critical business insight. Like, just because product sells a lot does not mean it is a profitable product. So tables might sell many units, but the profit per table is small. And copiers might sell less frequently, but each sell is highly profitable. A smart product manager look these small bars and the long bars, right? And look at both volume and the margin together. Never one without another. So this will be the complete essence or business understanding of this bar chart. Now here is another chart I have made. That is the scatter chart. Revenue means sales versus the profit by category. So each dot on the scatter chart is representing one product category. Okay, like this is one product, this is one, this is one, this is one, and all. And x-axis shows sales, like how much revenue it generate, and y-axis shows the profit, how much actually we are earning from it. So ideally we want dots on this, right, in the top right corner, high revenue and the high profit, and dot in the bottom right are the dangerous, like here, bottom right, which means they are generating more sales or more revenue but low in the profit. It is also showing that we are working very hard but we are getting very little return on these top right products. Here it could maybe some products here also. So some dots near bottom right, those categories generating good revenue but low profit, either raise the price or reduce the cost. This is the business action. And categories near top left, somewhere here, top left, they are the high profit categories, but their revenue is small, right? So these are the some premium products. Market them aggressively to more customer and watch your overall profit grows. So this is how we can read the scatter plot over here. I hope this is making sense. So what is the business story? So if I am the business owner and I look this dashboard, here is what I understand. My profitability is not evenly distributed. Like copiers are my most profitable category with 38% approx margin, which is clearly my profit engine. So should I double down the copier and ensure the availability and push sales further for this because it is giving me more profit? But sometimes the categories like envelope, they are giving me the lowest profit. That means I am either pricing wrong or maybe incurring higher cost or selling low margin products, something like that. So this need to be immediately fixed and review it. Looking at the contribution, a few categories are driving the most of my profit while others are contributing very little. So this is also showing a dependency risk, means I am relying too much on limited categories, like we have the copier, phone and accessories. The scatter plot shows another important insight. High sale does not always mean the highest profit. Some products are generating revenue but not converting into the profit, which means I need to optimize my pricing, discount, or the cost structure. So, my clear business actions are, what are these? Like, firstly, scale high margin categories like copiers, fix or limited low profit categories like envelopes. Focus on product that generate both revenue and the profit, and reduce the dependency on the limited categories. So this is not just a product data. This will clearly give me the strategies for improving my profitability. So this is how we can turn data into the smarter business decision. I hope this is making sense to you, and we will see you in the next video in this series.